Event Center. And to everyone watching on ESPN Plus, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. And oh, baby, this is the main event. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with DeBella Entertainment. He weighed in at 233.5 pounds, wearing metal gray and yellow trunks. His record, 10 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw. 9 of those victories coming by way of knockout. All the way from down under Brisbane, Australia, Big Bad Joe Goodall! Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Antonio Leonard Promotions. He weighed in at 237.6 pounds, wearing black trunks. His record, 18 victories, 1 defeat. 13 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He represented Nigeria in the 2016 Summer Olympics. He is the reigning and defending WBC silver heavyweight champion from Ughelli, Nigeria, Efe, the silent roller, Ajagba!
Okay, gentlemen, you both received your instructions in your dressing room. Right here is good, right here is good. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Kay Karoma in the corner of Efe Ajagba. Harry Costi in the corner of Joe Goodall. A fight where a lot is at stake for both of these fighters. For Efe Ajagba, his 18-1 record, his ranking in the world, and for Joe Goodall, an opportunity to pull off another upset. He's already beaten 3 undefeated fighters, but this would be a win that could help him continue to climb in the world rankings. Ajagba behind that jab early on in this fight, as expected.
Ooh, jab to the midsection too, and I mean, now he's throwing that jab and he's stepping in with it. That's a deep jab down to the midsection. You know, he's looking to open up the shot up the top, which is the right hand. That's why you change levels. You want to bring the hands down of your opponent. Also, I mean, you siphon the gas tank as well.
In his corner, they're a lot more confident in the evolution of Efe Ajagba since he moved to Vegas, and the fact that he's now getting great work. What do you expect to see
nice
from
shot
Ajagba?
The jab. The jab. That jab right there. He can win a lot of fights with his lead hand. You know, he's changing levels with it. That was a chopping right hand just a minute ago. I'm looking for a little bit more variation. I'm looking for him to, you know, really pay attention and go down to the body of Goodall. And for Goodall, jab with the jabber. Yep. You know, you can beat just because he has long arms doesn't mean that you can't beat him. You can jab with your head off the line and step in with your jab. You could jab downstairs and get and change and go underneath his jab while he's jabbing. Like there, like that.
Yeah, 7.5-inch reach disadvantage for Goodall compared to Efe Ajagba's reach at 85 inches. Similar to Antonio Mireles earlier on tonight.
Nice right hand counter.
Over the top from Ajagba.
3 fights ago, you wouldn't have seen that from Ajagba. You wouldn't have seen the counter right hand over a jab that was thrown from the wrong distance. A nice right hand.
Long right hand from the back.
And again, that jab. Goodall doesn't have good jab defense at all. He doesn't know how to parry a jab. All he has to do is stick that right hand out in front and just parry it. Knock it down. Good right hand underneath the jab from Goodall. See, it's going to be about timing for Goodall. He's going to have to find a way and sneak in behind that jab of Ajagba. Because it's a single jab.
Yeah.
Single jab. So when you see the single jab coming and you see it multiple times, you know he's not going to do anything afterwards. So you can slip inside, you can slip outside, you can drop underneath it, and then you counter real quick with some offense, and then get back on the outside and move and pick up your feet, change locations. Nice step back from Ajagba to keep his distance.
Excellent start for Efe Ajagba here in the first 3 minutes of this fight against the dangerous Aussie, Joe Goodall.
Well, he wanted the jab upstairs, right hand downstairs.
And on the 16th of November, we'll be in Vegas for Shakur Stevenson, looking to become a 3-division champion against Edwin De Los Santos.
Everything is all about. Everything it's supposed to be.
It's Formula One weekend. It'll be Shakur Stevenson against Edwin De Los Santos for the WBC lightweight world title. And in the co-main, it'll be Emmanuel Navarrete putting his WBO junior lightweight title on the line against Robson Conceição, the Olympic gold medalist from Brazil, who gave Oscar Valdez all he could handle. Also fought Shakur Stevenson, now gets his opportunity to become a champion against Emmanuel Navarrete.
Look, the great Larry Holmes, he went 48-0. Want to know why?
Because he had a best jab.
Best jab ever in the heavyweight division, ever. 48-0 until he lost it. He was chasing that mark of Rocky Marciano, 49-0, until he met a man named Michael Spinks.
Stop.
And then what happened to Michael Spinks?
Well, Michael Spinks beat him twice.
Well, then he
And
met
then Larry Holmes, then Larry
Mike
Holmes.
Tyson?
Yeah, then he met Mike Tyson. Yeah.
There's that vaunted jab for Efe Ajagba.
No.
Goodall trying to close the gap. Did well not to throw that left hook when he had him turn around.
See, Goodall, he has to, you know, I don't know how he trained for this fight and how he's going to get past that jab, but he got to be like a motorcycle. You know how like motorcycles, how they go in and, you know, out of the lane, and they squeeze and weave in and out and go down. He got to get in and he needs to get out. He needs to weave in and weave out. You know, he got to be sharp, quick with his footwork, get his off, and then move. Don't move straight back because he'll get followed out, but just move off to the side or smother Ajagba.
That was a nice stick from Efe Ajagba.
Good right hand.
Nice combination for Goodall, the big 1-2.
There it is. Now he's getting Ajagba on his back foot, which is smart. He's pushing back to puncher.
There's that nice jab.
And he's
Goodall.
jabbing with him. Just because you got the longer reach doesn't mean that you being a smaller man that you can't jab a taller guy. You can't out jab. You just got to let your jab go. And again, get your head up off the line when you're shooting your jab.
There he sets him up with that 3-punch combination, does Ajagba, everything off the jab.
Stop. Let him go. Stop. Here we go.
Those are over-under hooks right there that Ajagba used. That's perfect textbook how you tie up your opponent. That was a measure right there he's using. That's another measure to get his distance to extend with that. Turn that measure into a frame. Good body shot. Slip inside.
Stop.
Perfect.
Let him up.
For
Listen to me. Here we go.
Goodall.
A short uppercut as referee Tony Weeks
Come on,
was
keep him up.
separating them from
Don't hold him,
Efe
don't hold
Ajagba.
him. Stop.
Good jab, double jab, stepping deep behind with those combinations. And you see the feet are not that great with Ajagba. You know,
Yes.
He gets his feet mixed up. He pulls his front leg back with his back foot. That's something that they need to work on. They need to work on his footwork.
All right, let's take a look at the combination that Joe Goodall landed before we see the jab package from Ajagba.
Ajagba just sitting still. Ajagba was looking to actually knock down or parry those shots. And just a quick 1-2 right down the middle. Caught Ajagba by surprise. Look at that jab. Moved that guard, and that right hand collar came right behind it. Excellent stuff right there from Goodall. Here's the jab package right here. So proficient with his jab. I'm telling you. Larry Holmes, 48-0, had the best jab. And this is why I say that Ajagba is going to have success, is because in the heavyweight division, because he has a great jab right there. That keeps your opponent at bay, keeps you off balance, can't get in a good rhythm, you know. And whatever you were thinking before you got to that position you were in, you forgot about it because you get hit in the face with the jab. Completely erases your senses.
Tim, when we look at the jabs landed so far for Efe Ajagba, that's 18 landed in 2 rounds.
He's going to win a lot of fights just with his jab alone. A lot of fights.
His average is 7.4, which is already way above the 4.8 division average. It's pretty much double the division average.
But again, you have Goodall doesn't have good jab defense.
We mentioned that.
Yeah,
earlier.
He doesn't have that. You mentioned that early on, but you know, I watched the film and I saw the same thing you saw.
Nice right to the body, and referee Tony Weeks says keep that right up. Nice stick from Efe Ajagba.
Good jab right there from Goodall. Getting his head off the line. Oh, nice uppercut, short uppercut right there from Ajagba. Again, the variation. That's what I like to see from him. Just don't want to see the Deontay Wilder 1-2. Let's throw some uppercuts. Let's throw some hooks. Let's throw some shots downstairs. Oh,
nice
there it is.
Cut from Ajagba, and that hurt Goodall momentarily.
Yes, it did.
Look at his legs.
Woo!
He is still on shaky legs. The Australian rules football player needs to tie out because Ajagba has found the key to hurting Goodall, and it's the right uppercut.
Goodall was looking like a person that just woke up in the dark, looking for the restroom, looking for that light switch. That's the way he looked. His legs looked swirl like Bambi. Hit them Bambi legs.
Can Efe Ajagba follow up here with a minute and a half left? Goodall's legs are not totally under him, and Ajagba is having target practice here in the 3rd round.
Set up that uppercut again. That uppercut's going to be there. As soon as Goodall rush forward and looking to close the distance, the uppercut is there. Good counter combination right there from Goodall over the top, but Ajagba doesn't seem spooked at all. Doesn't seem to be feeling that power.
Ajagba caught Goodall right behind the ear.
Again, Goodall, footwork. His footwork is terrible too.
Yep.
Terrible footwork, but that was nice footwork right there from Ajagba, stepping back, getting distance. He's a footballer. He should have great legs. He should have great great footwork. They got to work on that.
Throw that hand out.
Ooh, there it is, that right uppercut again, and he doubles up on
You see
it.
the framework on that?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about, though. That's a control game. Put your opponent where you want him to be so you can throw something like that and land something like that.
Oh, man, Goodall just leaned in, and Ajagba barely missed.
That uppercut, I'm telling you, man, that uppercut, if it keeps landing, it's going to sleep Goodall. Goodall right now is taking the punch very well. Good right hand over the top. Oh, look at the legs.
Yes.
There it is again.
There's another right hand, and Goodall takes a step backwards. The clock may be his best friend here in a very dominant round 3 for Efe Ajagba. So Efe Ajagba doing damage with the right uppercut, making Goodall do the stanky leg here in round 3.
There it is. Nice extension with the jab. Catching him as he was coming in. He saw him moving in and trying to close distance, trying to come behind with the double jab. Sometimes the double jab, when it's thrown from the wrong range, as you can see, you set yourself up to be hit with a counter. Beautiful uppercut right there from Ajagba.
This was a second damaging shot from Ajagba.
Double jab. That's just great work. Great work right there from the big man, Ajagba.
Give me another deep breath. Give me another deep breath. Take a deep breath. There you go. Breathe that in. Stay smart too, okay?
Look at this overhead shot. You saw the set where we'll be doing the State of Boxing immediately following the conclusion of our main event this evening. So far, power punches landed at twice the rate in the last round, 14-7. And overall, 23 power punches, but 28 jabs for Efe Ajagba of 51 landed, and now it's all of it being put together to put Goodall on skates. And you see Goodall is in bad shape here as Efe Ajagba landing at will with the right uppercut, right hook. Goodall is not steady, and Efe Ajagba sees that, and he is going right after the Aussie, trying to finish the fight here in round number 4. And the fight is stopped by Tony Weeks as Efe Ajagba gets the stoppage and the type of performance he needed tonight against Joe Goodall.
I'm trying to let y'all know right now, Efe Ajagba is the real deal, man. He's the real deal in the heavyweight division.
Efe Ajagba relishing in the moment of victory as he earns his 19th win, 14 by way of knockout. Joe Goodall didn't go down, but he was getting pummeled. All right, let's take a look at the shot that, as we take it, look at Efe Ajagba taking in the moment. Yes, great walkout, and now enjoying this moment. Telling the fans, look at what I gave you. And this is how it ended, Tim. A beatdown in round 4.
Go ahead, eat that jab. You know, we got him used to the jab and came in right behind the jab with the right hand. And here's the follow-up shots because Ajagba, again, recognizing that his man is hurt. This is the killer instinct right here. He knew his man was hurt. The last time he hurt him, he took his time. But this time around, he knew that the end was near. And here's the follow-up combinations right here. Keeping his distance right here, not smothering his work. And you see referee right there step in and say, I done seen enough. But everything started off that jab. Look at that jab. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, when you land power jabs like that, it freezes your opponent momentarily. So it froze Goodall for just a split second. Then the right hand followed up and really buzzed him. And the follow-up combinations right here is just knowing that you have your man hurt. He didn't allow him to tie up right there, which is great. You see Goodall trying to reach out. He stepped on the angle, came with combinations. And the follow-up combinations right here. That's just textbook finish right there by Ajagba. I like what I saw tonight, man. He's a real player in the division. I can't wait to see more of him, man. I really enjoyed this fight tonight.
And you know what? There's his wife ringside enjoying the victory for Efe Ajagba. The other thing is he made the referee do his job by throwing those punches and forcing referee Tony Weeks to step in and call a halt to the action. Let's send it up to Mark Chinook for the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Tahoe Blue Event Center, referee Tony Weeks calls a stop to this bout at 50 seconds of round number 4. For your winner by technical knockout and still the WBC Silver Heavyweight Champion, Efe, the Silent Roller Ajagba.
Impressive victory from Efe Ajagba, improving to 19-1, proving that he is